Y'all ready to blaze away or what?
This looks like a parry. That's a parry. That's a parry. He's parrying. Oh my god. That is a parry. That was a parry. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we just got the full trailer for Street Fighter 6. The leaks were true. This game looks incredible. I want to break down this whole trailer and talk about everything because look at this. There's so much stuff here, so much to rip apart and break down. But I do want to say, first off, they did in fact change the logo. If you saw my final thoughts video that I uploaded yesterday, I said if they were going to change the logo, in the first trailer is where they would do it, and they did. Two, the second thing that I said, this graphics and realistic feel is going to be make or break. In one of the early reactions I saw to this trailer, someone was comparing it to Red Dead Redemption 1 versus Red Dead Redemption 2. Even though the animations wasn't fluid and all this stuff, you were able to jump higher, you were able to have fun. Red Dead Redemption 2 kind of, it was so real that it restricted your fun. And that's something that I see people saying about this. Now, you get a lot of billboards here. To me, this is like reminiscent of, I want to say New York, Japan, Hong Kong, these big billboards. Now, when I first seen this, it looks like this is a stage down here. If you see this pole, if you see this little thing right here, it looks like both of the characters are going to be standing here at the bottom fighting, and this will be the background. Now, in one of my other videos, I was talking about I like when fighting stages have depth. And it looks like this has so much depth, so much color, it's really going to catch the eye. Now this here, Luke in the center stage punching a punching bag. This scene here kind of reminded me of Captain America, if you guys seen the Marvel movies, when he knocked the bag off the chains. This is what I was reminded of when I seen this. But also what I think is happening here, we'll see in the trailer in just a second, there's a hooded figure that the camera is following. I think the story mode is going to allow you to create your own character and travel through the world and meet some of these iconic characters we have to come. So I think this perspective we're seeing right now is the perspective of the created character. This may be the start of the Street Fighter 6 story campaign. That's just my perception. Really cool visuals here. I really want to see what the fallout is going to be of this, because a lot of people were upset with Luke and how he looked different from Street Fighter 5. Ryu, he looked too big, he looked weird like the Hulk. This one, I think they cleaned it up and they touched it up nicely. Still have that color effect in there. Really bright, really vivid. I think from a spectator standpoint, you talk about Evo, you talk about tournaments, this game is going to look nice. Look at this. So sharp, so clear. It looks, you can't deny that it looks incredible. Big open world, Statue of Liberty on this side, construction on this right side. This kind of reminds me of that building in GTA that never finished construction. Here, it kind of looks like a dome, like an arena being built, but a lot of construction here down. Looks like a city park of sort, and then you have downtown in the background. Now, junkyard here, a Big Al's scrap metal. Once again, this looks like another stage we're getting a sneak peek at. I don't know if the fight will happen in there or the fight will happen on this bottom side down here. But scrapyard, and then you get a little bit closer angle of this skyscraper that's being constructed. And this is what makes me think that you will be able to traverse through the town. Avocado burgers, Godspeed roosters. A big statue here of Mike, and to give you guys a sort of idea of how big this is, look at the people down here at the bottom. Super small. Even look at the statue in comparison to a tree. This thing has to be like 4 stories. Down in the subway, once again, I think this is you traversing through the map, which I was not expecting them to do this. This free open world type of aspect is crazy. Now, this is the same street that we seen earlier. Now it's nighttime. You could tell because they still have the same Hugo, that same bottle advertisement. But now it's nighttime and you have cars moving. You have traffic. Now, this was kind of weird to me. You have one person here, box head. You have another person here with a box head. I have no clue what this is going to be about. Once again, Statue of Liberty in the background. And I'm guessing this is the same junkyard area because of these 2 scrap cars here. But box heads. That's crazy. More box heads here. 1, 2, 3. Look like this is still in like the downtown, probably like a dump area. All of them rushing the camera, which is kind of strange. Oh, you can see this one here has eye holes. That's the level of detail. This one has eye holes and can see through it, so I'm guessing all of them do. This shot was really cool. Mad Gear Gang, Metro City, Mad Dog MC. Just looking at how this is being framed, he's watching the box heads from atop of some building. And I'm guessing he's watching them either going to mug someone, attack someone, and he's going to intervene. I think this is a brand new character. I never seen this before. And also, a quick observation. This character kind of looked reminiscent of Leroy Smith from Tekken 7. You also have the dreads, glasses, and he's black. That's 3 traits from Leroy Smith, except here they flip it a little bit. He's a little bit buffer, the dreads is yellow instead of gray, and the glasses is more stylized. Now, this is what I was talking about, your created character. Notice this hooded figure, and notice they do not show his face. And the outfit he's wearing is kind of like a default outfit in my opinion. Usually when you start these games and you create a character, what do they give you? A hoodie, a t-shirt, some random pants, and you level up to progress your character and make them look better. Traversing through the map, and notice another box head here. So I'm wondering, another box head here look like they're beating up someone. So I'm wondering, you will be able to play as this character, traverse through the city, fight crime, meet different people. Like you'll be able to meet Luke, Ryu, Chun-Li, many other characters, and maybe you will see someone fighting in the city and you will be able to help. Running, full-blown sprinting. This looks like a Chinatown type of district he's in. This guy reminds me of Thor, just the long blonde hair. Well, actually kind of reminds me of Ken. One thing, Ken was not in this trailer, which is very strange. Luke really took the spot of Ken. A lot of people felt odd about that because Ken is Ken, right? Now these barrels here, these look like some sort of a breakable crate. You guys know in these open world games, they hide loot, health, and things of that sort in these crates. That's what that looks like to me. This is the closest look we get to the face, but you still can't really see much. He's running into this. It looks like this could be some sort of mission. We won't be able to tell fully what's happening because I'm guessing they have the HUD turned off. Maybe you'll have a map up here. Maybe you'll have a waypoint telling you this is a mission or this is an objective, but he's running in to intervene in this fight. Maybe this is a backyard knuckle. Oh, no, they're dancing. Maybe you can dance. This is a dance competition. One person filming there. Really cool. I'm guessing this is the celebration for when you complete a mission or when you help someone, right? Or you could just emote. Now, look at this guy. This guy's face in comparison to people like Chun-Li and Ryu, who were also in this trailer, is way less clear, way less detailed. And that's what makes me feel like this is story. And then here it gives you a quick scene of you fighting this person. Now here we get a lot actually about the game itself. They don't really show us HUD or, health bars, but this fight here, I think this is how it's going to happen in the actual game. When you go to fight someone, they maybe will do some sort of intro interaction and then the fight will pop up and this is how it will look. Let me play it for you guys.
From my city from the intro. Fight!
Now this part here, chat loves this part. Chun-Li, she gets prettier and prettier in each game. So Luke had the boxing dojo. They showed this character running through this China district style place, and then they show Chun-Li, which also looks like she's in the same place, which makes me believe this will be her area, right? Luke is the gym, Chun-Li is this Chinatown. That's what we know so far. Ryu looks cool. Everyone was saying he looks wide and all the memes and stuff, but you guys gotta give Capcom credit. This is such a big leap. We talk about wanting these fighting games to be more, to be better, to be bigger. Capcom is definitely trying to do that. We have to appreciate that and be thankful because they could have easily gave us a little cutscene story like they did in Street Fighter V, and they could have just made a good fighting game. They could have just made a basic fighting game. Chun-Li here, I don't know who this is she's fighting. Chun-Li here, obviously a step above this character and kind of like the mentor versus the master. Just a little flick. I love this here because this is reminiscent of Bruce Lee. When he used to teach people, He used to like kind of like toy with them, but at the same time teach them the importance of fighting. I remember specifically there was one guy who bowed and had his head down, and Bruce Lee slapped him on the top of the head and said, never lose eye contact with your opponent. And that's just what this reminded me of, how they're putting Chun-Li in this master position. Now this person, I believe this is a brand new character beating up on one of the box heads. I think the box heads is going to be kind of like the big street gang that you're fighting, that you're trying to take down. I wonder what their actual name is going to be. I'm just calling them box heads because that's what they are at the moment for me. The guy that was just beating up the box heads, you have the biker jacket here, I believe. It's kind of hard to tell who that is. And then I don't know who this person is either. Oh, just looks like a person of the crowd, because if you tell, there's someone right there. So I don't think this person is anyone special. Now this part here made me feel like there would be some tag team elements in the game. I don't know if that's what they were trying to hint at, but having Ryu and Chun-Li standing there versus you have Jamie and Luke, this to me looks like there will be some tag team elements. We know that Project L was working on tag team, Multiverses was working on tag team. It kind of seems like all of these games are trying to incorporate a tag team element. And it makes you wonder, will Mortal Kombat and Tekken 8 also do this? Because if Street Fighter is doing both, juggling all these properties, all these ideas, that means the other ones will have to do it as well. Now this is where we get into the gameplay. Well, first, this section here where they're showing everyone briefly, I believe this is character intros before the fight. Everyone knows Mortal Kombat has these intros where someone says, oh, I remember you won't beat me this time. It kind of looks like the same thing here. Hopefully it isn't as drawn out as Mortal Kombat is. This fight looks really cool, but like I said at the beginning, a lot of people were worried that they're going the path of Red Dead Redemption 2. They're making it too realistic and it will feel, wow, look at Chun-Li. They're going to the point of making it too realistic and the game will just look, it will feel weird. It will feel like clunky. People play video games to escape realism, but video games are becoming more and more realistic each day, and it's kind of getting to a point where we're no longer escaping realism. We're feeling the real restrictions of physics in video games. Good and a bad thing, right? Now it looks like he throws a 1-2 mid and then dashes. Like they have this in Street Fighter where characters dash, so this is just like another variation of that. Does a shoulder charge and then they cut. Now if we take this into consideration, I don't know if the combos will be longer than this, but so far 3-hit combos is there for sure. Chun-Li punches him in the gut. This is a mid. I'm guessing it's going to have some high evasion. Goes into a stance. This looks like a stance where you could get sort of a 50-50 mix-up, if you will. And then I don't know if this drops down into another stance or if that's just how the combo ends. It cuts so fast it's hard to tell. Once again, you have the yellow dreads guy in the back spectating the fight. Counter hit. Jamie punches Luke, does a string, 4-hit string into a combo, high kick, and then that's it. So once again, it looks like these combos are going to be really short. Street Fighter isn't really known for their long combos, but still. Now, Ryu here looks like he's doing some sort of special. He's harnessing this blue effect, and if you could tell when he does this fireball, that blue is still on him. It's not on Chun-Li. She doesn't have that blue effect, and that's probably why his fireball pushes through and hit her, right? So I don't know if this has to do with meter or if this has to do with some sort of rage bar or something like that. EXDP, right? EXDP, Jesus Christ. Another EX move, Chun-Li's famous rapid fire kick, shotgun kick, automatic kick. And then you have Jamie and Luke fighting once again. Now it looks here, this looks like a power crush type of effect. You can see this paint effect shows up right here. Paint effect. The first hit bounces off, it looks like. See, he does a hit and it looks like what happens? It's hard to tell what happens there. Something happened. Luke punches, but then bounces back into another hit. Now, the reason why I call it a power crush is because in Tekken 7, they have this. In Tekken 7, it's like you have this mist effect on you and you can chip out, you can power crush through highs and mids and a lot of attacks if you have to life for it. But what you cannot do is escape lows. Lows and throws is the way to defeat this. And I wonder if it's going to be the same here because Luke does not throw a low, so we don't know how it affects him. Stuns him right here. The camera turns to this nice angle. You get a camera angle of both. I think from a spectator point of view, which I think they're really trying to do a lot here. Spectator, story, graphics, they're really going above and beyond here, and we really got to appreciate that. He activate his super move. You have some paint there frozen. He's dancing, and then he starts spin kicking. This reminds me so much of Eddie from Tekken 7. So that's look like his super. Of course, Luke starts spinning away. So it doesn't look like it's going to be super long and drawn out, just like a nice little string for visual effect, and then the fight keeps going. Nice. Now, once again, Ryu is glowing. First, he had a little bit of blue. Now he has this full Space Odyssey aura on him. Then he turns green. So as soon as he lands that hit, boom, he lands the hit, the green goes away. It sets up a free fireball. I don't know if Chun-Li, it looks like she's in her stance once again, and maybe she's able to block it, but I don't know. It looks like it's guaranteed. We'll have to find out. This looks like a parry. That's a parry. That's a parry. He's parrying. Oh my God. That is a parry. That was a parry. Now, the reason why I'm so excited about this is because we were complaining about this, right? Bring back the parry. Parries is so hype in fighting games. You know, it looks like they're really trying. He's parrying. God. Another parry. Parry looks like it's into rage. Oh my God. Parry into super. Well, maybe it was just like some sort of super kick. And then there's a lot of paint here, a lot of stuff happening on the screen. What my guess is, just looking at this so far, I'm guessing you will be able to save up meter. And if you want, you can use your meter either to do high burst attacks like this, or you will be able to save up your meter fully to do a true special move. Chun-Li hops over the fireball, lands into a low, and it once again, he crushes it with the super. Yeah, he crushes it with a super DP. Both of them harnessing their abilities and trade. Now, Chun-Li, I don't know if she recovered faster or if hers is just a 2-hit, because if you see here, she doesn't stop moving. So I don't know if it's a trade or if hers is just faster, right? Does her super move here, kicks him in the stomach, and then it cuts to, I believe this is Luke's super move. It's really hard to tell. And then it cuts to them. You can see here, it kind of pay attention to the top. The screen comes down into this movie aspect ratio. I don't know the ratio of it, but this is the ratio for movies. And then right here, I briefly seen this and I was like, oh my God. For a brief second, I thought he was doing the whooshy finger hold.
The whooshy finger hold? Oh, you know this hold.
You're bluffing. You're bluffing!
Skadoosh.
It looks like if he squeezes his finger, he's going to basically like crush his windpipe. That is dangerous. That is pretty cool. Wow. And just the intensity in his eyes there. You can see like the look of defeat on Luke's face here. Now this is Luke here. This looks like a continuation of the original trailer we got. Ryu is glowing red, really cocking that fist back. Luke is kind of doing the same thing on the opposite. Ooh, it's just so much here. Look at Ryu's face. Wow. Now, okay, so we get two different things here. This uppercut is to the chin, and then it cuts, and this one is to the stomach. Oh, wow. So this is actually really cool. So you have the 6 spelled out this way in the Roman numerals, and it turns sideways to spell 6 in the traditional way. I can't remember what it's called, but Street Fighter 6, like I said at the start, they changed their logo. They heard, well, really, this looks like a alteration of the logo. If you guys remember the original logo they had, it still has that octagon shape, but they tweaked it a little bit. And I do like this one a lot. The orange definitely makes it pop, definitely tells you Street Fighter. Very good here. I like this first trailer. I'm going to be interested to see what they do. Now, here, you get the same character that they were showing. Now he has the hood off. He has a vest. He has look like Jordans on, or knockoff Jordans. He's in this center. New challenger. Now, I don't know if this is going to be kind of a place where you can run around and go to different places. In my opinion, I don't like that. When I play a game, I kind of like the menu screen to just be like a basic menu screen where I can navigate it with the D-pad. But if this is one where you run around and you go to different things, I guess that's cool too. New challenger and Kimberly. With this trailer, they're definitely going above and beyond, and I'm all aboard the Street Fighter 6 train. I'm going to be waiting, anticipating this release coming 2023. They haven't said when they're going to do another trailer. Evo is possibly a big bet, but this first look, I'm all aboard. No complaints out of me. But that's going to be it. That's my breakdown of the Street Fighter 6 trailer. Let me know what you guys think down below, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.